Alrighty, time for part 2 of the Q&A, and we'll be leaving off where the part 1 of the Q&A got cut off. So, yeah, let's do this. So, this question where we leave off, was asked by the Balul. So he asked, do you approve of Ty Dillon taking over the number 13 in NASCAR? Uh, I'm gonna base that off of how well Ty Dillon can drive. Like, if Ty Dillon can drive the car well, then I'll say that he's a decent driver. But if he wrecks every race, kind of like his brother Austin Dillon, then my like for Ty Dillon's not going to exist. And I hope that Casey Mears will get back to number 13. Alrighty, next question from this one comes from JC1424. Why did you make that 4 rare Skittles video? I thought it was weird. Well, I don't know. I mean, I thought the video was as regular as clockwork. I mean, I love collecting rare things, and I love Skittles. So combine those two together, rare Skittles. And because they're rare, they need to be shown off in a video because I'm not going to be keeping them forever because then they'll just get old and rusty and they'll just be dead. So yeah. So the rare Skittles videos things will continue to be a thing whether you like them or not. Plus they're only a minute long, so they're not going to waste your time. Or you can just skip the video and yeah. So yeah. Alright, next question. Then was asked from the Balul. He asked, what is the worst Thomas and Friends episode you have ever seen? Wonky Whistle. Wonky Whistle, what a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad episode that was. Yeah, it's still the worst Thomas and Friends episode to this day. Up and Away comes up second. Actually, no. Henry's Magic Box comes up second. The second worst Thomas and Friends the second worst Thomas and Friends episode ever because Haunted Henry was a great episode. Henry's Magic Box. I can't even speak anymore. Henry's Magic Box was the second worst Thomas and Friends episode ever. And the third would be Up and Away. There you go. Alright, next question was asked by the Balul. He asked, what are your thoughts on Season 20 of Thomas? Great season. I really like it. It's definitely... I'm hearing voices outside. It's definitely one of the best Thomas and Friends seasons ever. Definitely better than Season 19. I mean, Season 19 was a great season as well, but Season 20 had a lot more variety in it, like a lot more new characters. We got to see the three small railway engines, which I thought we would never see them ever again. But we have. And we also saw Daisy make an epic return. Great stuff. We saw new characters. Hugo, who is a very awesome character, and Bradford the Brake Van, whose personality is just, he means business. So Bradford, great character, and that goes on to the next question. Who was your favorite character introduced in Season 20? Favorite character would have to be Bradford, because Bradford, he means business, and I like characters who mean business. Because if you don't have a character in your series that doesn't mean business, then you're gonna have some You're gonna run into some problems, man. So, yeah, I like Bradford. He means business, and I love all characters who mean business. So there you go. Alrighty. Next question was asked by JC1424. He asked, why don't you record videos with your Xbox One? Well, I know I used to screen record my videos on my Xbox One back in the day, but the problem is that they updated the YouTube app on Xbox, and now I can't upload videos that I record on the Xbox One to YouTube, which is so stupid. So yeah, thanks a lot YouTube for updating your app. Every time they seem to update YouTube, they always make it worse, and everyone hates it. Why? Why YouTube? This isn't necessary, okay? Oh, dear. So, yeah. I'll probably never make another screen recorded Xbox video until I get an Elgato, which probably won't happen until either someone decides to send me the money so I can buy myself an Elgato, or I raise enough money for myself so I can buy an Elgato. There you go. Excuse me. Alright, now back to the Balul's question. So the Balul asked, what is your favorite YouTube poop that you made? My favorite YouTube that I made would be Fish 3. Yeah, Fish 3 still comes out on top as my best YouTube poop yet. I don't know how, but it just still comes out on top. Unfortunately, Fish 3 no longer gives me the laughs. Like, after 7 times I saw Fish 3, I stopped laughing at it. But, or with it, I should say. I'm not sure if I should say laugh at it or laugh with it or whatever. But overall, yeah. Overall, Fish 3 was a great poop for me until I watched it the 7th time. But overall, Fish 3 still remains to be my best YouTube poop. It has the best, funniest humor, funniest sounds out of all the YouTube poops that I've ever made. However, that might change, because I have a couple YouTube poops coming up that might break that record, but we will see about that. Alright, next question by the Balul. He asked, what is your favorite YouTube pooper of all, or who is your favorite YouTube pooper of all time? My favorite YouTube pooper of all time was, ooh, that's a tough question. Keeper of Porridge. Yeah, Keeper of Porridge, my favorite YouTube pooper of all time. He's one of the first YouTube poopers that I've ever discovered. So, Keeper of Porridge, you were a great YouTube pooper until your retirement in December 2014. Keeper of Porridge will always remember you. And I've answered every question on this page, so I think now it's time to crumble up. I've answered all these questions, now they can go away. Crumbled up. Alrighty, so now we have another page here, and all these questions were asked by the Balul. So, yeah, the Balul asked, who is your favorite non-retired YouTube pooper? My favorite non-retired YouTube pooper would be Bioko Island Films, because Bioko Island Films, he still makes YouTube poops to this day, and his YouTube poops are definitely the best Thomas and Friends YouTube poops out there. I really love Bioko Island Films' creations. His YouTube poops, I mean, there's really nothing that you can compare Bioko Island Films' YouTube poops to. Like, his poops are just the most unique and the best, and overall just the best. Because they're actually the story. Like Bioko Island Films creates its own stories. Like his YouTube poop, The Replacement. I really enjoyed the YouTube poop. Definitely one of his best. So yeah. Next one. What is your favorite YouTube poop not made by you? That's a tough one. I don't know if it would be one of Keeper of Porridge's, actually. Nah, it's not actually that hard, actually. Yeah, my favorite not made by me YouTube poop would probably be one of the Percy Serb ones made by Bioko Island Films. Like, either would be Percy Serb counts us down from 5, or Percy Serb gets a face full of bees. Because I love his Percy Serb YouTube poops. They are so fantastic. I don't know what it is, but I really, really like them. Heck, I even did a redub of Percy Serb Gets a Face Full of Bees. It's still up on YouTube if you want to find it. Yeah, go search for it yourselves. Because I'm too lazy. Alright, next up. What is the worst YouTube poop that you have ever seen? Yeah, worst YouTube poop I've ever seen would be James Cracks Up by Mr. Cool Blue. Horrible YouTube poop. Just horrible. And it's his latest Thomas and Friends YouTube poop too, and it's still as bad as his others. Why is it so bad? Well, it's simple. There is no comedy at all. In James Cracks Up, there is absolutely no comedy at all. I mean, yeah, there is some, like, bleeped out swearing, but still. One of the main things to have a good YouTube poop is, like, bad words or something. Like, if you can make your YouTube poop funny without having to make it inappropriate, go for it. But if your YouTube poop turns out horrible because you didn't use any bad words or anything, just use bad words. Okay? I do it, and I love my YouTube poops. Some people may not like them, but I do. So yeah. Alrighty, so next up. Do you have any more news on Forza Motorsport 7? Not at the moment, but I will. If I get any more news on Forza Motorsport 7, I will be giving it to you. Alright, next up. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel? Well, it all started back in late 2011, in fact, where I was watching this YouTuber known as Blue Collection. And I think now he's known as Blue Toys or something. Even after all these years, he still makes YouTube videos. Although I prefer his older ones because they're more fun to watch. But yeah, Blue Collection. Yeah, I used to watch him as a 10-year-old, and I got into the Cars toys because I thought they were so cool. And yeah, Heck, I still have some of those Cars toys that I got from back then. Still have them today, which isn't that surprising, but still a cool thing. So yeah, that's when I started so basically, then the story goes on is that I want to start a YouTube channel so I could be like Blue Collection and review toys. So that's exactly what I did. And those toy reviews that I made way back in 2012 or 2013, they're still up there. So if you want to like change it to do oldest to newest, you can watch some of those older toy reviews. However, I did record them with a very poor Fisher-Price camera. I had very poor quality. And that was one thing that I didn't like about that Fisher-Price camera. But now I've got this iPad here with me, and I can record videos. And not the greatest quality, but hey, decent enough for people to watch. So yeah. Next up, how many subscribers do you think you will have at the end of the year? I'm going to say 900, because in both the years that I've been making YouTube videos, that I came back to YouTube, I got like 300 subscribers in the year. Well, not exactly 300, but almost 300. Like at the end of 2015, I had 240, I think. And at the end of 2016, I had 540. So, I guess. So, 258, I guess 840. Who knows, maybe 900, because my channel's been growing pretty fast lately. So, I think I'll be able to reach 900 subscribers by the end of this year. Yep, heck, maybe even 1,000. Who knows? But we have yet to find out. Next question. Have you been affected by the crazy YouTube glitch that's going on right now? Not yet, and I don't think so either, because I haven't lost any subscribers since it was announced. In fact, I've actually just recently reached 600 subscribers, which is nuts. So, yeah, so I haven't been affected, and hopefully I don't, because that would really, really stink. And actually, that reminds me, I would have had more subscribers. I could possibly had 400 subscribers by the end. Actually, not 400. How many subscribers did I have? 540. I could have probably had 600 subscribers at the end of 2016 if it wasn't for, in mid-2016, they had this thing where they deleted inactive accounts. If they never did that, I would probably have 600 subscribers by the end of 2016. Maybe even more. But no, stupid YouTube had to mess me over. Horrible times. Alright, next question. How much longer do you plan to be on YouTube? Basically as long as possible, because I'm only 15 and even though I've been on this channel for 5 years now, this channel has existed for 5 years now, but even though that's the case, my channel's best days are still ahead of it. So, prepare for the best. Alrighty, so next question. What inspired you to get an Xbox One? Well, it all started in, it was March. No, not March. It was, near the end of the summer, in August. I found out about Mr. N2SC4R, who was a NASCAR gaming YouTuber, by the way. I saw his cool videos, he was making, a NASCAR 15. Yeah, playing the game NASCAR 15, which looked like a very appealing game to me. And, yeah, and then I got into NASCAR 15, and then I saw Forza Motorsport 6. And I thought, you know what, Forza Motorsport 6 is a great game. I need to have it. So I decided. So I asked my mommy. I asked her, Mommy, I want to get an Xbox One for Christmas. And it happened. At Christmas 2015, I got my Xbox One. I played on Forza. I played on all day, and I had a lot of fun. So I'm definitely happy to have this Xbox One, and I'm very proud of it, too. Alrighty, next question. What inspired you to get Forza Motorsport 6 with your Xbox One? Yeah, Forza, I kind of answered that question in the previous question, so I guess I'll just move on to the next one. Will you ever get a PlayStation? I might get a PlayStation 1 or a PlayStation 2. I'm definitely gonna get both consoles, so I can play all the old NASCAR games and do things with them, and, yeah. So, don't worry, I will eventually get a PlayStation 2 in the future. Just not right now, and probably not for at least a couple years or something like that, maybe. Yeah. Oh, dear, we only have a few questions left, but I gotta end this right now. Yeah. So guys, that is it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm gonna have a 2-minute, part 3, so it's not the end of this Q&A, but I will see you in the next video. See you then.